Hello everyone, and welcome to a video I wanted to do ever since I moved here. So, now that I'm in China, I've learned that everything is ridiculously cheap. Like, I'm talking, I had a full Pizza Hut large pizza with large hot tea, because the hot tea is way better than cold tea, and dessert for like $12. That's kind of nuts. Something I bought recently was a new belt. It is a Saber belt. This thing is real cool. Now here's the thing. One, it's not official. I mean, it looks really good and it fits well, and it's just like a regular belt that's Saber themed, but it's not official. But it is freaking cheap. This was $7. And right now, in China, it is basically their Black Friday, if you will. It is their time when all of... Just putting it down on the ground here. The time when all of their stuff gets monumentally cheap. And because of that, I said to myself, I'm going to buy a bunch of Fate figures. And a bunch I did. Now, they're not all here yet. I have most of them, so this video will be going up in probably, let's see, because we got these ones. I mean, it's gonna go up in like 2 parts, but the 2 parts will be in one video, so don't worry about it. All in all, I spent 990 RMB, which is the currency here. So here's the easy way to do the math. You take the number and divide it by 5. So, under $200. This is going to be everything I got. Now, some of them say they're official, and some of them just say that they are bootleg. And I'm kind of wanting to see what the bootlegs look like, because I can get some of these here. I got them for cheaper than a McDonald's combo meal back home. You heard me right. It's that cheap. So, without further ado, we're going to start looking at some of these figures I got, checking out their quality, checking out if they're official, and talking about how inexpensive they were. So first off, here's a weird thing. Some of them that I bought came disassembled from the box entirely. As in, they gave me the outside of the box kind of torn down. I just whacked the microphone mighty hard. And then the insides were separate. That's a bit strange. I've never seen that before. But let's start off here with a pair that were each 60 RMB. Which is roughly $10. Of course, we have Saber. How to get a Saber, right? Specifically, this is the Saber Alter. Now, this is... They immediately said that this is called domestic quality. Need some scissors here. Domestic quality, or mainland version, or motherland version, is their euphemism for knockoff. I'm curious to see how it looks, because right from what I'm seeing right now, this looks pretty good, actually. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell, aside from the fact that the box is clearly not the official box, which you can easily Google. So let's start by opening this up. There you go, take that. We got this. Alright, so I got her and the paired up Jalter figure. So we're going to see how they look. Okay, here we go. So, immediately taken out of the the container here. There she is. I think she actually looks not too bad. Her arm is kind of falling out, and it definitely is not going in 100% nice. Can switch out her arm for her other arm here. We're gonna give her Excalibur there. There we go, we got that. Let's take the sword. Oh, lovely plastic ASMR. Okay, so I got the sword arm attached. It doesn't attach in perfectly. Like you can see, there is a seam there. It's not too bad from that angle, but as you turn it, you can see there's a lot more of a seam. The sword does not cleanly click in place there. It is not the best for functionality. However, for the actual aesthetic of it, the material feels like real material. It looks, I'd say it passes the looks test. Functionality, maybe not as much. But otherwise, I think that for the price that I paid for this, this is more than fine. Even comes with the alternative embarrassed face, which I don't really care to use. And of course the other arm. The only thing is, yeah, getting that arm in. Like it looks like it's falling out right now, but it just can't go in any better. Overall though, not bad. Not bad, right? Like that looks like a decent, you know, figure for her. I'm just gonna check the focus there. Yeah, we want to focus right there. Okay. Yeah, no, that looks pretty good. What about her counterpart? Well, let's open that up and see. Okay, and here we go. Now we have Jalter. In my eyes, I think she looks slightly off in the face. I think there's just too much hair going on. It kind of puffs up too much. It doesn't look like the right amount of hair on her, and that seam for where you can take it off is real noticeable. Now, I actually do want to switch her to her alternate face. So let's actually see what it looks like to take her face here apart. So we take that off, and we can switch this out. I'm going to say it definitely feels a little more, that's terrifying, feels a little more soft, almost dusty, like there's a dusty quality to it. Not terrible, but it definitely doesn't feel as high quality as Saber's. Okay, that looks better. That's a better face at least. I've seen better hair molds, but the face isn't bad. We can also give her her sword, which would mean taking off this arm here, right? Or is it the other arm? Which one is it? It's actually this arm, right? Because it'd be, yeah, like that. So we can take off her, I think. Which one? Because that looks like, yeah, that's this arm. Does this come off? It doesn't feel like it does. Oh boy. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Oh, that feels like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I don't know about that, Chief. Let me check here. Okay, we've successfully taken it off. It really was stuck in there. The opposite of the problem that we had with Saber there. So we can give her her sword arm. And give her then, let's see if we can we take this apart so we can get her sword in her hand? The answer is seemingly no. It doesn't feel like this, the sword actually comes apart. So I think what we gotta just do is try and squish that into her hand itself. Which, oh boy, I don't like bending the plastic. Okay, well there we go. We got it in. It actually went in fairly easily, nothing too concerning. So yeah, I think that she actually, aside from the hair, which looks slightly off, she looks okay. And I think these two actually, don't they go together? Don't the base? Yeah, like that. There we go. But her hair comes out a little bit too much, and they don't actually perfectly stay together. It's, that's a bit annoying. Like, her ponytail is a bit much. Let me get a better shot here. Right, you can sort of see, like, they're together at the bottom. And there they are, right? Two of them. So this altogether, like, $30 roughly for both of them together. That's redonkulous. These two, though, honestly, for the price and what the quality is, that works. Are they official? Nope. But they don't lie about it. They explicitly said it is the domestic quality version, which means it's the version that you get local quality, as they say, right? The local quality version. But all in all, not too bad. Let's move on to the next one. So in case you're wondering what the boxes look like, kind of official, right? Not the most, but a little bit. I mean, it has all the right art and stuff. It looks fairly normal until you get to the bottom, which is only Spanish, and I think that's Spanish. Might be Brazilian. That looks like Brazilian, actually. Or sorry, Portuguese. With no Japanese and no companies anywhere on it. So not the most real, for sure, for that. But then again, it never claimed it was, right? It said right up front, here's the Jalter one. Avenger, Jeanne d'Arc Altar, right? It looks, again, pretty much the same. And I had to put these boxes together, which is strange. I've never seen that before. Maybe they're meant to be bought and then resold, right? Maybe. Anyways, the next one I got was said to be official. This one comes from Bilibili, which comes in this really cute box, actually, like a shipping container. It's real cute. Bilibili is basically the YouTube of China. I am so rich. That's true here. Here I am. That's not even a lie. Cute, right? Cute little box. A lot of anime characters. Anime is huge here, in case you don't know. So that's the box that it came in. Let's actually take it out and see if this one, which is said to be official, is. So it's a smaller one, though. This one's meant to be a prize figure. Now, this looks good already because, one, it's actually wrapped in a way that protects it, unlike the others, which was not at all. So we can snip this. Okay. So I've got a... Let me just move this and get it open. Oh, there's my receipt. It does say official on it. Now, because it's by the store that's basically YouTube, I would assume that this one here is official. And we'll see here. Okay, so... Well, we're off to a good start here. Now, the Bandai logo is blue. I don't know if that's normal for getting these types of figures. It says Ban Presto, number 2, servant figure, right? I have a couple of these ones. Is all the... Oh yeah, manufactured by Bandai Spirits. This looks official. This looks good. Like I said, I've got a couple of these prize figure ones, and they're nice. They're definitely the budget figure. But then again, this one is actually one of the more expensive ones because, well, as we can see, it is official. Okay. So one way I know that it's official is that it came with a Banpresto like serial code that apparently you can use to register it on the app. That's wild, but no, here we go. This is the prize figure for the Lion King version of Saber here. I love this sort of the half armor. I much prefer it to when she loses her top. I'm sorry, that sounds lame, but it's true. And yeah, no, this is 100% official. This is the real one. It looks good. It's solid. It's sturdily built. And because it's a prize figure, again, this is the budget one. So Interestingly enough, like honestly, like yeah, you can feel there's no dusty quality. Like it feels a lot better material wise from the uh domestic ones. But despite that, it actually is like looks about comparative. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's from the naked eye. This camera's not the best, and I apologize, but it's the best I have. To the naked eye, they're about comparative in quality. So that's kind of cool, actually. So yeah, that is an official one, showing that yes, you can buy official ones overseas here in China. So let's check a look at the next one, which I know is not official. Just give me a second, I will unwrap it. So I know 100% that this one isn't real. I'm going to show you the side first. So this is the Bunny That Pierces Death Skahawk. This one, so I don't really even super love Skahawk, but this one I bought for the reason that this is the figure that is the most sold on there for Fate. No matter what you type in with Fate, you always get this figure. I don't know what their SEO is, right? But you see it everywhere. Plus, I mean, it's also a bunny girl. Bunny girls are nice, but you can tell right away it's not official when you turn it around, and it's covered in airbags. Now, it was up front, and it said, yeah, this isn't real. And in fact, you actually had a choice. You could, when you're buying their version, you could get the hard body or the soft body. The soft body is more expensive, so I went with that because it was still cheaper. I have no idea what that means in terms of how it feels. So let's open it up and take a look and see what it means to be a soft body figure. Okay, I'll tell you what it means to be a soft body figure. It means her boobs are out. I can put those on. Okay, I can put them back on. Oh, her nip nops are out. Okay. I can't show that on YouTube. Wow, she has straight up nippy nops. That's what soft means, I guess. They didn't show that. They didn't show that on the website. She has nippy nops. Oh no. Well, it's a good thing I bought an adult, like a definitive adult character for this. I did not know that that's what that meant. Okay, no wonder it's hidden. Let me assemble her fully then. Okay, I'm going to have to be very careful with this, because those things are going to fly out at any second. So, they weren't lying. She is soft, as in, this is like real stocking. Like, you can feel it. Also, her skin, it is soft. Those things under there, squishy. Now, those are going to fly out. In fact, I'm terrified that at any second on this camera, she is going to have a wardrobe malfunction. So we're going to do this rather quickly. I'm going to say in general, she does look pretty good. No butt. She has very little butt, but that is just a Skahawk thing. Yeah, that's not a lot. It's well done. Yeah, they weren't kidding. It sure is soft, right? Her skin in particular. I should be very careful touching there. Those things will just right off. Her skin has a supple feeling to it. So at least it was as advertised. It just didn't say that she was also going to have nip nops. But otherwise, I'm gonna be honest, this is quite nice. The ears are very tough to get in. The ears I needed to really work in, and if I just probably touch them, they're just gonna come off mostly. Actually, no, that one's in there. Actually, no, they're not too bad now. The cups also don't really, they just kind of dangle. But okay, I've definitely, again, like, seen worse anime figures. I'm gonna focus a little bit. No, she looks pretty good. Just a shame that I now have a nudie figure, which I never ever really wanted. I didn't know that's what soft meant. Oh yeah, and I did look it up, by the way. That's what it means. It's a euphemism. Cool. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. So for the next one, these are two that also came once again separate from the rest of their package. We have the... Oh, you can barely see that because the box that I had to assemble is quite large. It is Ozymandias in his reclining statue. So in this form here, this is what my sister really likes. She really likes this Ozzy. And so I decided, hey, I will get her a figure. And of course, I got her the bootleg knockoff. But let's see if it lives up to the quality IMHO. Wow. Okay. This is heavy, for one. This is a very heavy figure. This is not a light one. This is a solid, like, chunk of plastic, although it is bending forward a bit more than I would like. Can I bend that back? A bit, not much. The chair is actually the thing that looks a bit worse because of the bending forward, though it might be to try and give it a bit of perspective, I could see. That might actually be intentional, but I almost doubt it. And the paint on the back is not the best. But this is a heavy chunk of plastic. As for the actual Ozzy figure, I think he looks really good, actually. Like, I took a quick look over. He has a few scuff marks underneath where you can take off his cloak here to check his head, or take it off if you want. And, like, honestly, I think he looks real good. Like, I think this is a really good bootleg for what it is. I would not be able to tell. The chair, yes. But Ozzy himself? Like, no, that's Ozzy. That's a solid Ozzy, honestly. Nice. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this. I was worried about this one because this one looked like it's a bigger one, right? So I was a bit worried, but no, that actually came out looking real good. My sister's gonna enjoy that when I find a way to send it to her. All right, so let's check out the last one I have today, but there'll be a bit more as we continue on. All right, so now one that I've always really wanted. We have a MASH one, specifically one of MASH, who is kind of reclining on her shield with Fu. I've always liked this one. I thought this one was quite cute. Again, I had to put together the box. Again, it came separate. Let's see how this one looks. Oh boy. This is the most scuffed one by far. Alright, so from a glance, not too bad it seems. Not too bad. You might be like, I don't see much of a problem. Let's go over some things that I notice. Number one, there's a lot of scuff marks on the shield. Up here, it's gross. It looks like a kid drew on it with marker. You can't even, I mean, you can't really even see it until I get right up close. There you go, you can sort of see. MASH, her hair, kind of gross too. Camera, can you get the autofocus, please? And let me do manual focus. There you go, her hair is kind of gross. Not looking great. Fu has, like, miscoloring on him. In general, it doesn't look great. This one kind of sucks because I really wanted this one to be nice. I like this sort of pose, this figure, right? Although I actually have no idea how to actually get her to be on properly. It looks kind of weird when you do whatever. Yeah, bit of a shame. This one doesn't look great. This is the first true miss, which, oh well. I mean, so far we've been real good on them, so to have one miss at this point, not bad. Yeah, no, that's not great. Doesn't even fit, like, on the base properly, it looks like. Yeah, bit of a shame. And you can't put the shield another way. Trust me, I tried. It fits in one way and one way only. So, for now, we just gotta wait for the last couple to come on in. Okay, here we are. We are on day 2 of the figures coming in. Yeah, both the last 2 ones came in at the same time, meaning that, hey, I got them all very quickly. I think in total it was about 5 days from purchase to it coming out. So let's check what these 2 are like. So first off, we have more wonderful ASMR of noises of me opening up bubble wrap, which I'm sure people are gonna love. Some people legitimately do like it. Some people don't. The first one we have, and these both are in regular boxes, which actually makes me feel pretty good about what I'm going to get. This one was advertised... Oh my god, it's really stuck in here. It was advertised in the same way as the official Billy Saber one, but it was not actually by the same one. But it is coming in the regular box, which looks good to me, and that is the Figurzim John swimsuit, right? It has... That looks... It's got the official Type Moon seal of quality. I think we got another official one. Heck to the yeah. Let's open this up. That makes me happy because this one was also quite cheap. I think this is above prize figure quality. I mean, prize figures are still nice, honestly. There was a time when I was like, why would I want an unmoving statue? I want a figure that can move and pose. And I am definitely on the other side of that now. I definitely much prefer to have them be able to just be posed for me nicely. So, I'm just opening this up. This looks, yeah, big official. No need for bootlegs here. That makes me very happy. I'll be putting the prices for all of them up on screen because I don't remember them. Oh, and I'm actually encountering a Digimon on my arm right now. I must have hit my step goal, right? So I got the one with her in her, with her bag and her ponytail because I think it's really cute. So we put that in, and oh, it fits oh so nice, right? So we'll just put you down there just for a sec while we take out your... I just love... I'm probably going to cut around this because just seeing the waveform become a solid block is definitely showing me that people will not like to hear that. Oh, and I forgot, she also has her ring there. So we put her on. So one way that you know things are like really official is when you get them and you try to put her feet into the holes, you actually have to like, you have to pull back her back leg a bit. There's tension in between the legs. They don't just go right in. There's actually a bit of tension. And that's how you know that it's official, is because there's that, you know, expectation that it won't break. Now she has a little globule on her finger, which is where I'm pretty sure her orca hoop goes, right? So we're gonna go, and we need to go, let's see, that goes there. Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah, this goes here. You get to see my hairy arms. I apologize. Maybe this way. See, is it? Yeah, it does. It goes this way. And then, oh yeah, and then we can... So yeah, again, you kind of have to stretch her into the right position. There we go. That's official. And of course it's her with glasses, because glasses are perfection. Glasses are a man's best friend. That's nice. Yeah, that is a nice figure that I got on sale there, and is official. Sounds good. So let's move her to the side for a sec and check out our last one. Now this one, I couldn't tell if it was official or not. I looked at it and it could be, but it could not be. This is another one that I got specifically though for my sister. She loves this character. She loves the this figure of her even before she started to like Fate. This is a character that made her interested in Fate. And I'm taking a look at the box, and the box might be Fate. Let's see here. Okay, so, oh my goodness, she's been mad decapitated. Okay, so this is super fake. I'm just looking at it now. 1, very faded. 2, we have no text. It's just all the just the regular sort of stuff. And yeah, it doesn't look official. But the question is, how good does it look? So let's open this entirely crushed up box up and see how she looks when we assemble her. Okay, so this was not easy to put together, I'll say that for sure. At a glance, it looks not too bad. It's when you have to put it together that it kind of shows that it is super bootleg. For one, the shirt is actually just held on with rubber bands. There is no actual pieces holding it together. Two, one of her ears just literally cannot even like be clicked in. It just it doesn't click in. I'd need to super glue that. This here is a real like metal rod. It is very heavy. You could kill someone with it, and that's not good. Also, it came with some strange extras. I don't know what this is. It is just a small sharp thing. I don't know if it's meant to like you're supposed to poke that in there to make it fit better. I did. I don't know what this is for. Or this. Or this. I don't know what any of those are for. They just sort of came with it. Just random, and they came like wrapped separately, so I literally don't know what that's about. But otherwise, from a glance, like it looks like the figure, the details are nice. The material is pretty good, with the exception of, I think the scarf is a bit bad. And again, this is just a real like solid, like this feels like something you'd be using to like do maintenance on your house with. Yeah, in general, like it looks good, but it definitely, if you touch it and if you move it, you'll know that it's not official. But that is the price I paid, right? So in general, finding the ones that were official is doable and for cheap. The majority of them are super bootleg, but at the same time, for the cost, if you just want to, get it for the aesthetics of it, or if you want to look at her booberinos, right? Like if you want to see those, you can also do that. I'm still in shock by how soft that figure is, and like the fishnets, you touch them and you're just like, oh my goodness. But yeah, this was fun. I don't know if I'll be doing more of these, considering I have literally limited space. Maybe in the future, who knows? But it is cool to see the sort of stuff you can get for cheap here, including a full Gordolf music cosplay. That may be in the works. Oh, I also got something else. It's a mouse pad of MASH. I'm just going to show that much. And a little bit there. Okay, that's it. I can't show the rest, because this is actually the second time I accidentally bought a Fate product that had nipples in it. So yeah, it's very comfy though. I will say that. I legitimately enjoy using it as a mouse pad. I know you don't believe me, but if you've ever used one of these, you'll find out they are actually way comfier than they should be. But otherwise, guys, I think I'll show some B-roll to finish things up of my figures on my shelf, and we will see you next time for some more unboxings in the future. Probably not this many, probably not the same type, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you then. Ciao.